It's working. Good night. YouTube, good night, guys. Today, as I said before, we are talking shopping. Can you start present yourself for us? Angel, please.
Sure. My name is Indo Miller. I'm a geologist. I'm born in Goiânia, but nowadays I'm living in some Mato Grosso. Oh, my mistake. Mato Grosso, and I'm professor here. And I've been here in TALKNTALK since the beginning of the pandemic. That's it. I really like this environment. That's it. Thanks, Lou. Marcio, it's your turn.
All right. I'm 39, married. I have 3 children, 2 dogs, no race. I like so much, no race. And because very intelligent, fun. My 2 dogs, very obedient, For me, I like. And I grew up in Bahia, but I live in São José dos Campos, countryside. No, don't consider countryside. I consider a big city here because a lot of traffic is a lot of different personality, different people, and is very, very different company here. And so big city for me. And I'm studying 1 year on PhD, and that's it. I never before studied English. I'm studying English before, and last years and now I study English every single day and practicing my improving English. Yeah, I'm free time. I like to musical instrument. I like play contrabass and like guitar a little. Play the guitar for me my free time, but my hobby play musical contrabass. And my area, I'm a warehousing leader. I'm studying enterprise resource planning, SAP, and I think that's it. Thank you for listening.
Great. I'm Moana. I'm 33. I live in Uberaba, Minas Gerais with my family and my dog. Nowadays, I work as a teacher for kids. I teach almost every, I don't know if it's your word, but this time, content and English for kids too, online and oh my god, potential. I like to listen to music when I don't are working. I like to listen to music, to watch TV. That's me right now. Let's start with the questions, okay? The second is, do you consider yourself impulsive when shopping? Why or why not? Right, you can start, please.
Of course. In my case, I don't think so. I don't consider myself impulsive when I shop. I consider it normally and about the job and from me. So I buy it is necessary and it's very important. And in my case, save money for me. It's very important because think about the future and about my case. I have 3 children. It's a medicine by medicine. I don't know. Yeah. So by medicine for me, it's, my mind, it's very important about my children and my wife too, and me. So I consider myself about the save money, but it's impossible, you unfortunately, but a little save 1 month. It's very necessary about the medicine for me, and my family. And so I don't consider myself impulsive about the when shopping.
Wait, how about you, Wendy?
No, I do not consider myself impulsive when shopping because I like to research a lot before to go shopping. So I always, when I go to the shop, I already know what I need to do. So I go, straight to the how can I say loja in English? I forgot. But I go straight to the place that I want to buy the things, and I do it, and then I go out. So very, practical. I consider myself buying things very practically. Nowadays, actually, I've been buying from internet a lot, online. So I almost do not go anymore to the shopping. I always research on internet, and for me, it's more practical, more tranquil as well.
Wait, when we are talking about foods, I need to learn with you guys because when I talk about food, junk foods especially, I buy a lot. If I have money every day, I need to buy something food, junk food, something. Oh my God, that something strong and I help you understand that I'm very impulsive when we are talking about foods. But I try, despite I try to think about medicine, about my future, my kids, I need to buy clothes, I need to buy medicines, everything they need. So I need to save money to think more about when I spending my money on junk food. I will try. I try I'm in my way, I guess. The next, do you plan what you are going to buy, or do you just buy what you feel like at that moment? Anyways, you say something about, so you can start.
Yeah, I always plan before I go to shopping or buy something. But if I, go to the shop and I see something that I consider that's interesting or useful, I buy because I'm seeing the things so I need to use, and I just buy. But the most part of the time, I just go straight to the place and buy the things. That's it. How about you, Master?
So in my case, yes, I plan when I going to buy, for example, buy clothes, and I plan, it's when I necessary, I buy clothes or things, for example. Yes, I plan when I broke instruments. Yes, and I plan going to buy. So yes, I I have moment and I feel like at that buy a lot. Uh, it's it's depend the moment. For example, different food, and different um, soda, yeah, juice, for example, and I don't know, food. Yeah. So about my clothes, about the house, and I plan when I going to buy. Yeah, money it's very difficult, and I don't know conquistar. Yeah, it's very hard. Yeah, so buy it's very important because I think buy different clothes don't uh, I don't precisa in my mind, you know, and it's necessary when it's necessary for me, and that's it.
In my case, I like to plan. You know, I like to talk with my husband about what we need to buy because when we talk, when we plan, I go to the shopping and buy exactly that we need. If I don't plan, if I don't talk about, I buy something that I like, and almost I forget that why I need to buy, you know. Because I need to plan, I like to plan. The next, and you want to read the next paragraph, please, and answer.
Yeah. Let me see. Do you think it's important to keep a record of everything you spend or buy? Do you have one? Actually, I don't have, but I think it's important, very important to record everything you buy or spend because it's important to manage the money that you have spending, buying the things like you controlling your money. Just like Márcio says, money is not easy, so we need to control our impulse on buying things. So it's important to take notes, to understand if what you are buying, it's really important or just some impulse. Yeah, I think it's important.
How about you, Max?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I I think it's very important to record uh, everything. And when I spend and or buy, it's very important because has situations and necessary. And so for me, it's very important. I record all, yeah. So I record of everything, and because for me it's very important. I said, money. I don't know. Conquista. I forgot. Uh, it's very hard, working. For example, 30 day and conquistar money 1 day and spend speed in different situation. So for me, important keep a record of everything when I spend it or buy. For me, it's very important. That's it.
Yes, I agree with you that it is important. But I get tired so easily, you know, when I'm in routine. So it's hard to maintain this thing in all things that I buy. I forgot to record. I forgot that I buy, but I believe that it's important to record to so you know what is your money, and you can think about in the future we why you spend money, and learn don't to spend money in the same thing, because you don't need this. Marcio, do you want to read the next for us and the answer, please?
Of course. And number 5,
Yes.
do you prefer to shop online or in a person? What are the advantages and disadvantages of each of the two modalities? Wendell. Do you
Wow.
prefer shop online or in a person?
Yeah, I prefer shopping online. And because in person, I need to go to the place, I need to talk to the people, I need to, I spend a lot of energy. I don't like. Let me see the advantage of, my point of view, the advantage of a shopping online is that you can track the problem. For example, if if I am buying something online, I put my credit card online, and automatically I receive a message on my mail, on my cell phone, and on my banks, a bank accounting, the app. So if I need to, if I notice some problem, I can report very easily because I have the whole information. And sometimes if you go in person, it's so, it's so tired, and because you need to clean, you need to show the things, and oh my God, you need to talk to the people. Sometimes the people don't want to, to change the product. And online, if you buy online, you just can, say the thing online, and my God, I forgot the name of the loja. But here, the store, and this store will return and get in contact with you. The reason is pretty much easy because, I think the internet is a big window. So if you do your concerns on internet about some store, they will reply you in the same time. And I did it a lot, in the same time. If I, send some message on Instagram, like, oh, yeah, I have some problem, and same time the people answer. And sometimes I try to call to a store, and the people do not, do not call, do not accept the call. So I totally prefer, the online. The advantage is because, doing all the time in front of the computer is not healthy. Sometimes you need to walk a little bit to do something different.
Yeah, and how about you, Marcio?
So in my case, I prefer in a person because I like, example, ride a bike, I enjoy the moment in a person and buy in the shop and with my family. Yeah. So advantage because of this, riding or walk on the bus, I don't like, and for me it's very difficult. But okay, and online for me, I don't remember when I buy online, and because the disadvantages and online it's very dangerous, but after the pandemic, I think a little better about the online, and so about the buy and credit cards very dangerous. Simple Pix today.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. This is a very interesting thing that is really disadvantage. I think it's a disadvantage because the people sometimes don't know how to work within on the internet. So I know that's hard. It's not easy. Because of me, I've been working, on the internet with technology a lot of times. So I know how to track if it's trustable. But I know that the most part of people, they don't know. For example, my father, my mother, my sister, they don't buy, online on the internet. They kind of afraid, have fear, and it's normal. And I totally agree with you, Master.
Yeah, so in my case, I like it in person because this moment when I see, example, friends and talking and the shopping on different and to drink. I see different when I buy, for example, clothes. And my advantage is when I ride a bike or walk with my children, my family. And for me, in a person, it's very good for me. I don't remember when I buy online, yeah, a long time, I think. And in a person, for me, I like.
Great. As you said, Marcio, enjoy the quality time with your family when you go to the shopping, to the market is a great thing, it's a great advantage. But when you don't have time to do things in person, online help you a lot. The worst thing is that when you say it takes a long time to live in your house. If you need this urgently, you don't activities, we need to wait, and to wait sometimes is is boring. You are I so excited when I buy something online, I buy myself mobile phone, one mobile phone, I buy a watch, but I don't have to work with this because my mobile phone was, terrible. The function, I guess is the word, but it's terrible. The apps, the camera don't work for me. And what disturb, I don't know this word, but they don't work more, is take this happening past, don't work today, happening past. That there's some disadvantages, because when you buy a person, you can see the product and thought taste this see is more easy, help you a lot when you are buying. And the next is, do you have the habit of researching the same need in several stores before buying? Why? I'm not, but my husband, yes. My God, I see this so boring. Oh my God. Let's go to the shop and buy this thing. We need this. Don't research. Don't. I don't want to walk tomorrow. I just want to buy. But he research a lot before I buy something. And you, Wendy.
Yeah, I do it a lot. But if I see some, something that I can spend less money, I do it because sometimes, you do not spend a lot of money, but the cost of other things is increase the whole money that you spend. So I do it, I usually research a lot. And yeah, that's it. I think it's important to research because sometimes you can buy better things. Like, for example, I've seen a lot of, store with some clothes and items that online is cheaper and is better. So I think it's nice to know it. Marcio?
Yes, of course. Yes, I have the habit of recession in Brazil, of course. Yeah, it's expensive in Brazil and hours, and many things in Brazil very expensive. And so in my case, and I have a habit and when I buy different things for me. Brazil, it's very, I said it's very expensive thing. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, for me, I have a habit. My wife, not. My wife, it's normal, For me, it's very difficult about the buying. Yeah, in Brazil, it's very expensive,
Yeah, something online is cheaper. I guess that a lot of things that work when you buy have a good quality. So you can buy, online and save money when this thing is cheaper and work. Do you buy unnecessary? Oh my God, is the one. What's more important to you? Low price or quality? Price. What is important to you?
Of course, is quality. It's very important. Low price is very dangerous when ours buy low price, but quality it's very important. Uh, it's very important. Buy is about the quality.
And for you, Wendy.
Yeah, the same. I think quality is the point. Because if sometimes don't matter if you spend a lot of money or you aren't spending a lot of money, because if the quality is good, you can stay with that kind of item or clothes or equipment or any kind of thing for a long time. This is really matter, to stay with this kind of thing for a long time. I remember when bought my first computer and a laptop, and I stayed with this laptop for 8 years, and I use this laptop, even nowadays. But but at that moment it was very expensive for me, but was important because it has high quality.
Yes, quality is better. It's better if we buy something that with low price and quality, but nowadays is almost impossible, because if it's with low price, is don't have quality. If it is have quality, is I forgot the words, but uh, it's difficult to buy, But as you said, and the quality help the product to keep more time with easily, you can use this a lot of time. The next is, do you buy unnecessary things as a reward on difficult days? How do you feel it helps? What do you think about Shandy?
Let me read it. Do you buy necessary things as a reward? No, I don't do it. But I think this kind of behavior can help, because it's very important to celebrate the small steps, about what you've done. But I need to do it more. But at the same time, I know a lot of people that they do one thing and they want reward. For example, I wake up early, so I need to be rewarded. I think it helps, but you need to be conscious about what you are doing. Like, even if you consider that the thing that you are trying to reward yourself, this kind of thing is really important, I think. And I need to celebrate more than my steps, my do. I don't do it normally, and I think it's not a good thing.
Great. How about your math?
About the unnecessary, of course not. And in the pandemic, unfortunately, had several people buy unnecessary thing, and so it's very bad about this, and people buy unnecessary things, and has people has necessary things, in the shopping mall. I see, and people, several people buy necessary things, unfortunately, but I don't interest in different people, other people, and so about the unnecessary for me, of course not. I buy necessary things. I buy necessary things in my house, in my life, and so necessary thing is very necessary. Yeah.
Yeah, in my case, I buy food. You know, when I have a bad day, if I have money, of course, I buy junk foods. Um, it's helping the moment, but you know, oh my God, why I spend so much money with this thing? I don't need this. You know, in the moment I'm happy, but before, oh my God, I'm cute about buy this. Uh, and guys, I promise I'm trying to get better about this thing. Don't do this because now I have kids and I need to think. I need to think before spending money, but it's still difficult.
Yeah, I know, I know a lot of people that they have buying a lot because they are kind of anxious. The anxiety make us to buy things. The anxiety may make us to eat a lot. And I have a aunt that buy a lot of things online, a lot. I mean, every day she buys something. And when it's so funny because some unnecessary stuffs, but I know that's kind of anxiety, that people try to do something and sometimes they buy more and could be this. I'm not saying that this is the thing, but it's normal because we saw a lot of people consuming unnecessary things on the pandemics, because they are anxious, like in your home closed, the people start, oh my God, buy, addicted to.
Yes, it's difficult. Uh, my husband don't like that I do this because this I'm get better too because oh my God, you don't need to buy this thing. We have time here, so time eat our dining and save the money. It's difficult. But I like so much the food. Hi guys, how was the conversation with the crowd room? How was Gabriel?
The conversation was good. So great.
Great. Juliana, do you buy new clothes or you can use the old clothes?
Old used clothes, not old.
Yeah,
So,
yes.
yeah, I talked with the guys because sometimes I buy in Brescia. And normally you need looking for good clothes and new clothes, but it's not new. It's used. But I like because it's cheaper.
And you, Fabiano, the new or they will use it?
Actually, I don't like to buy used clothes or shoes. It's difficult to buy this kind of things, but I prefer the new one.
And
Yeah.
you?
So in my case, I like buying clothes cheaper. I don't
Sorry guys, something happens on YouTube, you know. Yeah, it's work. No,
Ah, internet está atrasada.
no, it's the YouTube. They open here on my computer. And don't close. Yeah.
I just
so-
want to say hi to Marcio. How long time I don't see you? Como está? How are you?
Fine, fine. What about you? Long time you'll see. Yeah.
Yeah, fine too. We are come back. Fine.
All right. Okay.
Guys, that's it. I will put on the chat the link for survey, okay? And please answer for us and give types for improve your conversation, your themes. You can give suggest for themes, for subjects, and keep coming. I like so much to talk to you. My God, what happened to me today? Yes, it's work. As I was saying, give us a type of subject and keep coming. I like so much to talk to you. The next week, every can. So good night and enjoy your sleeping. Bye bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
Thanks a lot.
Bye bye. See you.
Thanks a lot.
Yo, bye
Thank you
bye.
guys. Bye bye.